They want you to do shit that don't make no sense. That's why I won't even talk about politics no more. Ain't shit to talk about. The fuck I'm supposed to do if both sides is the dumb side?
Maybe, just maybe, Katt Williams really is the best comedian out there.
Steve Harvey, one time. Give it up for Steve Harvey. He's an excellent comedian. One of the finest we've ever had. But he don't want no parts of this in any way, shape, or form. This is some other shit. I don't know why he came out here with all this money you don't spend on them motherfucking tickets and talked about a lady in the audience for 15 goddamn minutes. That nigga should have talked about me the way I've been to talk about his bitch man. Nigga to fucking win for a championship, my nigga. You did. You see that nigga had to take off that lace front high top fade before he came out here to battle me, goddamn. I plays no motherfucking game, Steve. I'm a little nigga, I fight dirty.
Recently, a video of Katt Williams resurfaced where he can be seen roasting Steve Harvey inside out.
You did, baby! What the fuck is he thinking about? He trying to copy off me and bring that ugly ass sparkly ass tie with a regular black suit like he was going to a funeral. Yours, nigga, yours. I don't think I give a fuck. I give less than a fuck. Whatever less than a fuck is. You the one came out here and told jokes about if a bitch lick you on the left nipple, you buy that bitch a car. If that ain't the trickiest shit I ever heard. Bitch, you can suck my dick with the Holy Spirit in your mouth. I ain't buying no goddamn car. I ain't even gonna give you a ride.
Not only that, Williams went all in and destroyed Harvey in front of what seemed like a good 10,000 people.
Generation gap.
Damn generation gap.
He the shit because he was the shit in 1968. Nigga, I'm the shit this evening, my nigga, this evening. I know my niggas is up in here. I ain't got to ask. I ain't scared about being in the motherfucking round. I go round this bitch as long as this bitch go round.
If that wasn't enough humiliation, Williams has recently called out Harvey and is digging up old situations where Steve lost to Katt by a fair and square margin.
Same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business, and it's a man unit. Then you ask it, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing.
Here's everything you need to know. With Williams leveling new charges on the Club Shay Shay podcast, the long-running conflict between comic and Atlanta star Katt Williams and Family Feud host Steve Harvey has erupted. According to Williams, Harvey not only failed to make a name for himself in the entertainment industry, but he also copied concepts from the sitcom Hangin' with Mr. Cooper, created by Mark Curry when he was working on The Steve Harvey Show. Of course, we have Mark Curry, who did attest to the same.
Saw him at the Def Jam 25.
Oh, Def Jam, okay.
So when I see you, I see you.
Okay.
So when I see you, I step to you, no matter where we at.
Right.
It ain't waiting, so I step to you. Step to you.
Did he apologize?
No.
He said he didn't know?
Of course.
Okay. How often does that happen in comedy?
I think it happens on.
Thief ass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of thief ass dudes out there.
Right.
Not the first time the two comedians have aimed for each other's necks. The dispute between Williams and Harvey may be traced back to 2008, when Williams ran to provoke Harvey into a stand-up comedy war at a performance in Detroit. Currently, Williams has proceeded to taunt Harvey by criticizing his show and imitating him. He also continued to parody Harvey, suggesting that Harvey, despite his high-top fade and his portrayal as a principal, was not capable of becoming an icon in the film industry. Williams contended that Hollywood scripts required a certain degree of variety, which he considered Harvey.
Want to be a movie star? No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good Oba-Kaby and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none. You would have to have range. I played a lot of characters, 60 movie roles. I'm not playing Katt Williams in there.
Williams asserted that there was a plot against him in Hollywood, which included not only Harvey, but also other comedians such as Cedric the Entertainer and Ricky Smiley. For 30 years, they're a group. These aren't three random guys. The way that Ricky Smiley kept appearing at all my auditions is because of Steve and Ced. They got a gang on that side. They know what it is. They're expected. Fans also discovered old clips of Mark Curry accusing Harvey of copying his...
Harvey, the job after me. I picked him.
Okay, so tell me
He
about
never
your...
said thank you.
So what's up with you and Steve, man?
Ain't nothing with me. Well, Steve stole my material on his show, so I had a beef on that.
On what show?
When he was on his the bullshit talk show he had, and he did all my Halloween material one Halloween. I'm watching somebody called me and said, "Man, homeboy doing your material." So he did my whole Halloween run. And I know he didn't think of it. You know, this is true stuff that really happened.
Making an appearance on The Mike and Donnie Show on Fox Soul in 2019, Curry asserted that Harvey had integrated his Halloween content into his talk program, which is called Steve, which is broadcast on NBC. So, as a way of venting his aggravation, Curry said, "Motherfucker, you made enough money. You did enough. Why are you on..."
So my thing is, you don't have to do that, homeboy.
Right.
So, you know, motherfucker, you made enough money, ass. You know,
Wow.
You made enough money. You did enough. You know what? Why are you on my material?
Right.
You know, what's that about? You know, and then, you know, people want to jump up. Oh, he didn't know. He didn't steal your... So, yes, he did.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, so, you know, and so that there's no need to do, no one else has did that.
So this was on his talk show. Which talk was his TV talk show?
His TV talk show.
Okay, this was the one he had on NBC just recently.
Whatever, yeah. The one that damn, who took his show from him?
Kelly Clarkson.
How can Kelly Clarkson take your show, homie?
Hey, bro.
Damn.
You know, so
He made it. He's there. He's on national TV. You paid. You did your thing. You try to either are you disrespecting me? Are you know? I don't understand that. You taking food out of my money, you know, you taking whatever. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
mouth.
That's
I get it.
plagiarism.
While all that is happening, Steve Harvey has recently confronted his comedy rival Katt Williams in a manner that seems more controlled and understated in reaction to the accusations that Williams had just made.
I've always been on tour with some real monsters, man. I toured with the Kings. You know, I've been on stage with Ced, DL, and Bernie Mac at the same time. It's always been a camaraderie. Right. You know what I mean? We're going out here to give the people the best show we can give them. And that's the way we've always promoted comedy shows. Now, you know, to turn this into some type of little beef, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't how I do. Now, you know, I done heard all of the YouTubes and I done heard all the interviews and all like that. But that ain't got nothing to do with me. So this here little beef thing that everybody wanna start, cause you wanna make a name for yourself. That's cool. Do you? You ain't gonna do it right here though. You ain't gonna build no reputation on Steve Harvey. So I've been doing this a long time. So now whatever you gonna do is cool. Just do you. You do you. So I have nothing to prove. All I got to do is keep being Steve Harvey that he's been for over 20 years. Yeah. Or walking out there on stage. Yeah. And bringing that sunshine. Yeah. I'm going to bring it. But, you know, when you hear all the chatter, you know, it kind of, you go.
So it kind of hit you? Kind of like,
I mean, it was a little unexpected. For what? Yeah. For what? But, you know, like I always
and we
say,
love you.
Bro, look here.
We love you.
Little dogs bark the most.
Come forward sharing his thoughts on how to respond to criticism and negativity, claiming that deeds speak louder than words. He made it clear that there was little reason to respond to those who were hostile against him, narrowing down on Katt Williams, and that he chose to express his feelings by rather referring to a biblical passage.
Good one for you too, you know, because this new year is just to remind people to make sure in 2024 that you live your life with a life filled of expectations. Start your vision boards. Start reading your Bible. Start reading your scriptures. Start focusing on the positive. Stop allowing negativity all the time to permeate into your space, because it takes up space to be negative. It occupies places when you don't want it to do. You know, I've really had to work on that of late. You know, I've really had to work on that myself, of just staying focused. When you get surrounded or bombarded with negativity, you have a tendency to look at it, to focus on it. Man, you really got to replace those thoughts, because I'm telling you, man, you don't have time for that in 2024. Be careful what you allow in your space. Surround yourself with positive people. If there's a person in your life that's negative, why are you wasting your time with that person?
During an episode of the Family Feud show, Harvey brought to the attention of the audience the fact that it was not required to respond to critiques.
I was famous before phone cameras came out. I was famous before there was social media. When social media came about, the price for fame elevated. It's a really high price now. They used to have to do fact check stories about you. Stories came out in the newspaper, had to be fact checked. Internet came out, they just take your picture, print anything they want. Ain't no fact checking, nothing. It used to bug me, and then I figured it out. Who are haters? Haters are not shakers and movers. They're not power brokers, and they're not decision makers. The only way a hater has power over you is if you give it to them.
According to the host, no, you ain't gotta tell nobody nothing. All you gotta do is be it. You don't have to open your mouth.
Those are the only people who can say anything about me. If you know me, you met me, or you have my cell number. If that, you don't even know me. Do you know the stuff people say about me, man? They say some crazy about me. He a Uncle Tom, he a sellout. A sellout? Do you know what I've done in my lifetime? Do you know what I do for my own culture? What I do for children that are not mine? But I'm not gonna go on the internet and toot my horn to these people. I just let them say what they gonna say. So, and when they get through hating, when all that hating get turned in, turn on your TV set. All that you talking, I'm still here.
Obviously, Harvey refrained from openly referencing Katt Williams by name while addressing the current crisis. Yet, he eventually admitted that someone was actively targeting him against his will. According to Steve, I got somebody really attacking me right now. I mean, really going after me, man. I'm just waiting to see what God going to do, because they're gonna have to get on. Can't nobody stop what God got for you.
Do you know, as long as you just honor God, do you know it don't matter what they say? He will prepare a table in the presence of your enemies. They gonna all see it, trust me. That's why you don't have to do nothing. You ain't gotta write back, you ain't gotta get online, say nothing back, you ain't gotta go in their DMs, you ain't gotta do none of that. God will fix it where they see, he gonna make sure they see the blessings he got for you. They not gonna miss it. They not gonna miss it. And the only reason they talking about you is cause you winning. Don't nobody talk about losers. They only talk about winners, man. If you out there winning, they're gonna start talking about. If you don't want nobody talking about you, don't do nothing. Don't try to be nothing. Don't climb the ladder. Don't get a promotion. Don't get no job. Don't stop hanging out with them. Don't try to better yourself. Don't do nothing. They won't say nothing. The moment you make the decision that you're gonna do better, be better.
According to Harvey's response, he places a strong emphasis on personal development, resiliency, and relying on faith in order to overcome such hate, and not giving in to individuals who are simply envious of where he is in life right now.
You don't have to open your mouth. You don't have to do it, man. He prepares a table in the presence of mine enemies. He do it all the time. All my haters, I ain't gotta say nothing to them. They got TV. They can cut their TV on 7 days a week. All that hating, he on that. Oh man, I don't even worry about it. You know, I've learned how to handle haters, man.
Of course, Katt disagrees. But for now, it is what it is.
All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TGJ, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
That's all for today. While we await direct responses from the two comedians, do you think there could be chances of a stand-up battle between Steve and Williams? Let us know in the comments below. For more updates, hit the bell icon.